and to flaunt it as well.
Right. I also like how you say on page 8 where you're talking about steps to flaunting it, which you have these
every chapter
tips.
has, yeah.
There you go. It says first impressions matter, and you have less than 60 seconds to make that first impression count. Then you go on to say image is everything. At first blush, people judge you primarily on the way you look, and you often don't get a second chance. So women out there, man, you need to get this book. I mean, I sat with you for 5 hours in a consultation, which was just amazing. But here, she has the golden nuggets, right?
Right there. I'm sharing, I'm sharing a lot of the things that I share with my clients. I mean, it's not the same as, it's almost the same as me being in front of you because my voice is very strong in the book. But for somebody said that in the testimony, they said it's like getting $2,000 worth of image consulting for the price of a book. Yeah, because a lot of what I share with clients is in the book, and that was the whole goal, to make the reader, the woman. This book is for women, to make the woman come out from this reading this book and be so inspired and motivated and informed and uplifted and empowered that she is like, oh my goodness, I am going to go shopping. I'm going to rehaul my closet. I'm going to And she could do it all. I give so many tips. I share so many tips in this book, from dressing, even for challenging sizes like plus size, tall. I'm tall. I'm 6'1", to petite, to how to look younger, to how to look slimmer.
Well, we're going to stop right there. Yeah. And when we come back from the break, I want you to answer the question: is the book better than a consultation? Okay, so we're going to discuss that. So we'll be right back with Metro Magazine. Our fabulous guest is talking about her book, Frumpy to Fabulous, Flaunting It. It's Natalie Jobity. She is the president and founder of Elan Image Management. So we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. You don't want to miss this.
G-morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did. Are you on your way to the mall? Lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Mom?
Yes?
I've been thinking about it, and I'm not gonna go to college.
What are you saying? You've got to go to college.
Well, they offered me a job, and I want to buy some new stuff, like a new phone, a car.
Son, college is much more important than a new car.
No, Mom, it isn't.
Yes, son, it is.
No.
Yes.
No, Mom. Anyways, it's my decision.
Your decision. Okay, well then decide what degree you're going to get, because you will go to college.
Their tomorrow depends on your words today. The Hispanic Scholarship Fund has the information you need to help your kids go to college and have a better future.
Yes, ready.
Oh, come on, Randy. Animal shelter, here I come. And no, I'm not crazy or emotionally damaged. That's a stereotype. I just belong to a total loser. I'm a good dog. So if you want a pet, adopt. And if you see Randy, tell him he dropped his wallet.
Hello and welcome back to Metro Magazine with your girl, Tanya Dallas Lewis. Today, we are rejoining Miss Natalie Jobity. She is the president and founder of Elan Image Management, one of the premier image consulting firms in the area. And before the break, Natalie, we were talking about if your book is better than a consultation with you. What's the answer?
The answer is no, unfortunately, because with me, you get the 3D version of me, which is irreplaceable, quite honestly. But the book is a good second or third a step down from that. And honestly, what I love about the book is that it's accessible to women all over the world, not just in the U.S. Because I'm in the DC metro area, I have clients in other cities, but in other countries. I mean, this book can be accessible to all women who want this kind of help. I mean, who can't afford. Yes. The other thing is the affordability factor. Like this book now is $20, or I mean, it's less than that. It's $18.95. for the price of this book, they get so much. Whereas an in-person with me is much more expensive. It's not the same. It's not as good as that, but it absolutely is worth its weight in gold, this book.
I agree. I totally agree. And speaking of this book and it being accessible to women the world over, tell us just a little bit about your journey. You are self-published.
Self-published, right. This book is so many things, but one of the missions behind the book, in addition to making the advice and the knowledge and the empowerment accessible, is also the fact that it's the launch of my platform that I actually kind of evolved as I was writing the book. The platform's called Mission 1 Million Makeovers. Change your image, transform your life. That platform is actually, when you go to the book's website, and we'll get to that later, that's the about page. It's all about this mission. And the mission is meant, it's really echoing the power of the book. And when I mentioned earlier about elevating us elevating each other,
right,
it's really about that. It's about not just me giving advice, but all of us as women giving each other advice about what to do, sharing our challenges with image and with self-esteem, with confidence, with clothing, with whatever it is that's keeping us back. It's about empowering all of us to do better, to be better, to show up again as our highest, finest vision of ourselves consistently, and as a group, be so elevated that we're unstoppable as women. Because I believe in the power of women. I don't know, there's something just very, very, that became very important to me as I was writing all this stuff that, you know, that the importance of us helping each other to get there. And not just me, the image consultant who's writing this book that is great, but all of us combined. So the platform right now is in its infancy stages, but it's there. And it links to my Facebook business page. And it's all about people sharing and going on and saying, I have a tip, or I have a resource, or this is my challenge. And I wanted to start there, but ultimately the goal is to get it to be a true mission, 1 million makeovers. And it's all about evolving and transforming and empowering and uplifting each other so that transformation can happen, true transformation from the inside out.
And I love that you say from the inside out,
because that's so important to me.
Let me quote you here. You talk about presence with a purpose, and this trademark.
That's my tagline.
It's trademarked, you guys. Presence with a purpose. You say, unfortunately, and it is unfortunate, we live in a world where image is everything. You need to take care of this valuable asset, and yes, it is an asset. And folks, the way these words are in this book is exactly how Natalie talks, so you guys are gonna love it. Okay, she continues by saying, if used successfully, your image can position you for the success you desire professionally and personally. So when you talk about the inside out and your passion for women and us uniting, unfortunately, our culture, especially here in the United States, it is about image.
Yes.
And a lot of women, I'm so grateful you said this earlier on in the previous segment, think that they have the wrong body, and they don't have the wrong body.
Yes, you are not wrong. You are never wrong. Your bodies are wrong. God created
that.
God created us, you know, all in His, you know, in His image and likeness.
We all have our different, you know, pluses.
Yes,
you know?
and our assets. Everybody has their assets, and I always say focus on the positive. Focus on what we can enhance. Don't worry about the things we want to like camouflage. Right. That will come. But focus on what the neck, the finger, the hand, the skin, whatever it might be.
Accentuate the positive.
Focus on the positive. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, and that your love for this desire for the woman to be all she can.
Yeah.
It comes through in this book, because you don't have to, you know, go through your life feeling like you're nobody, because you so are.
And I'm just feeling, you know, so many of my clients, you know, go through their life not just feeling, just being invisible.
I like that.
That's a big one. That's one of my saboteurs. That's one of the things I talk about. Some people, they don't want to be invisible,
right?
But they're so scared. They're just scared to risk and put themselves out there, and so they end up, they're beautiful women on the outside,
right,
but they're invisible. And I don't want to say, like, that pains me. It's like, you know what, I want to share something personal. Like, when I was growing up, I was an invisible girl. Like I was really tall and didn't own my body and didn't like my body. My body was wrong. So I totally get all that. So it comes from a very personal place too.
We feel it.
And that's why it's like in these pages, I'm your champion. I'm like saying, you go, girl. You can do it. Right. You can own it. It's all about championing women, and every woman that reads this book, she will feel that. She will feel that It is possible. It's not, I look the way I look. I mean, and I have my own flaws and my own challenges, and I'm getting older, up in age, and I got to keep a lot of things, maintain a lot of stuff. But we all have our own unique image journey.
We do.
Image journey. So on our own individual journeys, there are different things you want to work on, and the book is encouraging you to do just that. And I can't say enough about that. And the mission. So the mission 1 million makeovers, be on the lookout, because that's going to become something that it will in a few years be something that everybody will know. It'll be a household name, like the Mission 1 Million Makeovers. Change your image, transform your life. And this is the start. Frumpy to Fabulous, Flaunting It is the start of that whole platform.
Well, Metro Magazine viewers, we have about a couple minutes left, and I want to make sure that we can help Natalie get beyond Amazon.com. We want this book on every shelf, not only in America, but in the world. Tell our viewers where they can find out more about you and where they can get this book.
Okay, so first of all, you can get the book. You can get the book on Amazon.com. Just you can Google Frumpy to Fabulous, Flaunting It. It will come up, or my name, Natalie Jobity, and you can see it right here, I think.
Right.
So that's how you find the book. The book's website is actually the name of the book. There's actually a website dedicated to the book and the Mission 1 Million Makeovers, and it's Frumpy to Fabulous, FlauntingIt.com. Just the name of the title of the first headline of the title of the book. And then my company, Elan Image Management, and all the great things I do there, and I have videos and pictures and blogs, and that site, I get a lot of love from women all over about my site, and because it has real content. It's not just me selling my services. It really does have content and how-tos and videos. I really walk my talk. So that site is Elan, E as in Edward, L as in Larry, A as in Apple, N as in Nancy, Elan Image Management, all spelled out.com.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited for you. You have such great things happening for you right now. What can we look for you from you? I'm gonna get it together.
Yeah.
Next, what are you doing next?
Oh my God, what's next? What's next actually? And I'm already thinking about this already. But so the book is here, and the book is great. But I want to start doing workshops, like in-person workshops based on the chapters of the book, where I actually sit down with women for like a day, and we go through it, and we knock it out, and they leave like totally, they get me, but in a group format. They get the book, and that's one of the things in the pipeline, and more books.
Well, Natalie, you are definitely operating in your calling. You go, girl.
This is my calling. This is my divine purpose.
There you go. So grateful that you could come back and grace our sets one more again. So thank you.
It always just goes so fast, but I love being here. Thank you so much, Tanya. I love this. I love sharing, and buy the book.
That's right. Buy the book. She told you. Now I'm telling you. I know for a fact that this is an awesome book. So once you buy it and you love it, please contact me here at Metro Magazine and let me know. Also, let her know. You can find her. You can just Google her name or Google Elan Image Management, or just go to the website. All right. It was a great show today, and it was my honor and pleasure to be with you all in the Metro, DC, Virginia, Maryland area. So until next time on Metro Magazine, I'm your homegirl, Tanya Dallas Lewis. Hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week, same place, same time. Take care.